headlining run here that they're doing with Great White and Slaughter. You're going to party like it's 1989. It's Saturday, October 28th out at MGM Northfield Park. I'm not sure who's going on first. If you're only going for the opener, it's going to be a tough one. Great White and Slaughter. Tickets are on sale if you go to livenation.com. You can have this pair now. Be caller 10, and they're yours. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Pro tip, if a cop pulls you over and they hear you listening to this, they're probably just going to let you go. Because, you know, they figured you suffered enough.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 double.
Pipe and smoke it. Going to play some on Saturday night. Our metal show here is called 2 Hours to Midnight. It's me, Corey Roddick, Pat Butler, and we have 120 minutes of metal for you. So I'll play some Zeal and Ardor for you. We got some local music, brand new local music from Cirrus, from a band called The Behest of Serpents. We'll throw some classics in there, some old Exodus. I was just watching that Murder in the Front Row documentary over the weekend about the early days of the Bay Area thrash scene, and Exodus very prominently featured in that.
Can people listen to that post-show, or is it only available live?
That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked it. What's your name again?
No, I'm serious.
It is only live. There is no
Why?
podcast
Why
because
is
of
that?
music licensing issues.
Oh.
Can't do a podcast with just music. So,
they post playlists.
it is, there are people who post playlists on like the streaming services for people who want to recreate the show themselves. Because I'll post the playlist. There's a 2 Hours to Midnight Facebook page, and then I'll put it at WMMS.com. But if you don't hear it live, you won't hear it.
Okay. My brother was just curious.
Yeah. Yep. So, and I actually like that because you got to be hanging out with us. Yeah, you got to be hanging out with us. And so far, people really seem to be digging it. So, if you can always submit something, I like to hear from local bands that are doing local bands in the metal scene. So if it's just a request, if it's your band, whatever it is, 2htm@WMMS.com is the email. And you can submit something. But it is a live, you have to listen live. And of course, you can hear it on the iHeartRadio app. So Saturday night, 10 to midnight, is 2 hours to midnight here in the Buzzard. We'll have a Poundcake sports break here in a few minutes.
Poundcake, who's your favorite metal band?
Panic at the Disco.
No, that's your favorite punk band.
System of a Down. Sorry, I got them.
I thought it was Evanescence.
I thought it was Evanescence. Yeah.
Yes, I have two.
He has two favorites. Well, that's okay. I mean, he can have whatever he likes, right?
It was so funny, though.
Yes.
When you were talking about yesterday, they found a whole bunch of lithium in Nevada. I was just thinking, like, wow, Evanescence is going to have a resurgence because they have that song, Lithium. You don't know that song?
I mean, I know the Nirvana song, Lithium.
Well, there's a Evanescence song called Lithium, and I used to sing that at the top of my lungs going into middle school.
Gotcha.
It was on the same album as You Never Call Me When You're Sober.
Mm-hmm. That was off the second album they did. Okay, well, so you associate Lithium with Evanescence.
Yes.
I associate it with Nirvana. The Open Door was the sophomore effort from Evanescence. Very early on in my career, Poundcake, I worked for Amy Lee's dad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what stories I tell. I don't know what stories I tell. I don't know where I am, if I'm at work, at home. I don't know.
Okay. At least you know I'm listening to the show. I remember when you say stuff like that.
Sorry. I don't know.
He was your PD.
We finish each other's
It's the sandwiches.
Is that
It's the only Amy Lee. I mean, other than me interviewing her over the years, it's the only story that I have.
Did you tell her that I used to work
That's
with
not
her?
the Amy Lee from Righteous Gemstones, though, right?
No. Nope. Uncle Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers. Yeah.
Uncle Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers. Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers.
So funny.
Oh, my God.
Listen, we're right around the corner. What?
When he, in the season finale, when he's trying to talk the kids into finally producing the show, and he's telling the story, and he's just laying on the table. I can't handle it. He's the best character.
He's so good.
Uncle Baby Billy.
Uncle Baby Billy's Bible Box.
If you're not watching The Righteous Gemstones on HBO, you should be watching it. They're in
There's
between
a payday,
seasons.
oh Lord, there's a payday.
We're almost to cold and flu season, and so it's the perfect time for the story to get out there that the main ingredient in most over-the-counter cold and allergy medications doesn't actually work.
What?
The FDA has done a number of studies here to determine that, what's it called? Phenylephrine, which is a nasal decongestant, and it's found in most things of that ilk. NyQuil, Benadryl, Sudafed, Mucinex. The main ingredient doesn't do anything.
I have a question.
And so now they're like, well, you've all got to pull these off the shelves. And these companies are like, yeah, we'll get right to that. I've never been convinced these things work at all in the first place.
I feel like Mucinex has done
the DM. You gotta get the DM.
well, and also that's usually if I have like a very bad cold, I just want the DM knock me out. I'll sleep it off.
But isn't it the FDA's job to test that before it goes to market?
Well, I assume that this has been in these things for decades.
Yeah, but
I
somebody
don't
has
know.
to
Yeah, there was an
approve
FDA
them.
back then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
There's some money.
How can they be like, oops, we did some more studies? Like, that's your one job.
I don't know.
I feel like when I take Mucinex, it does stop me from having the congestion more than anything else.
We didn't grow up with medicine. We grew up with hippie medicine, okay? So when I was a kid, if I had a headache, my mom would say, go eat some strawberries. I don't know if it was psychosomatic or whatever, but I grew up in a house with no medicine. So when I got to be old enough to make my own decisions and make my own money, if I had a headache, I took some goddamn Excedrin. As a grown man, if I have a stuffy nose or something, but the thought in my brain is always, look, these people want you buying more crap. So my thought has always been, how long will it take if I just ride this out? Now, because of what I do for a living, I can't normally do that. I need to get my voice back into where it needs to be.
Well, and you have a family that you don't want to get sick.
Yeah,
I
that too.
hope.
That too.
Come
Did you have to
on,
listen to
man.
a different version of Bon Jovi? Your love is like no medicine.
That's what it was. Bill Squire at the, where are you this weekend?
The house show.
Bill
Just
Squire
go
at
to
your house.
BillSquire.com.
It's coming to your house.
And coming to one person's house.
There you go.
And then check out the Bill Squire Show podcast. And then what's the
What? happening?
Fairport Harbor.
Fairport Harbor.
And big announcement on Monday.
Big announcement on
huge,
Monday.
Huge.
There you go.
announcement Monday.
But my thought is, guzzling this stuff, it just doesn't seem like in 2 days you're fine again. It seems like you guzzle it and keep buying it, and then you're fine whenever you're fine. And it's rooted in how good your immune system is in the first place.
Well, I like the Mucinex with expectorant because that
Yeah.
breaks up.
The mucus.
I know
And
how
gets it
you
all
like
out.
to
In your chest.
expectorate
Yeah.
things. I understand.
Yeah,
She
but-
loves expectorating.
But the other half would be the nighttime medicine that just knocks you out.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I'm ever like, this is gonna clear my sinuses because you got to do nasal spray. That's what everybody says.
But that stuff's addictive, they say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, people are huffing the saline.
Well, don't they say
is
that?
Sudafed with the amphetamine, like that's addictive.
Well, that's
like
if you
it's
turn it into.
Well, people turn it into
right, but
meth.
it's
yeah.
got, but it's still
whatever.
got it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember when you were pregnant, I got you that What to Expect When You're Expectorating book, and she was
I was like,
coughing
I already know.
and screaming and. No, I mean, I had always heard that like people were getting addicted to nasal sprays, and so they were like, just caveat here.
That and Blister. No, Carmex.
Carmex.
That
ooh.
was another
Didn't
one.
my mom
I was
call-
hooked on Carmex.
Watch out, kids.
I'm pretty sure my mom called in and said,
Pterodactyls were real.
no, Burts Bees. She said Burts Bees.
Yes, also that.
Mhm.
No, she did, and I believe you.
Burts Bees. What about Burts Bees?
She said it's addicting.
Bees to the star! Bees everywhere!
God, they're huge! They're ripping my flesh off!
Bees.
I thought Burts Bees was like their hook is all natural ingredients. So what would be the addictive property in that?
I have no idea, but if you put that on your lips every day, your lips become accustomed to it, and then...
I think it's just the
Oh, then you get
mind.
mentally addicted to it, you mean?
Well, you're addicted to lip balm.
No, I could stop using it.
No, you can't.
But then my
Try it.
lips wouldn't be so plush.
No. Plush. They're very, very soft and velvety.
No, that's what I like.
You're the only person I know who finishes a tube of lip balm to the nub and then has an immediate replacement.
Thank you for those, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's my
From
Christmas
Thailand.
present to you from that one year. I just got you a whole bunch of.
Yes.
I
Thank
had to
you.
order them on
Lipsticks.
eBay because they discontinued.
Yeah,
his favorite.
she
Oh,
got it
really?
from Saigon. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
not why my lips are bright red.
Your hair is falling out.
But my lips
But
are
his lips are so
velvety soft.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Well, the old rub pun and Carmex going around, before the internet, was that there was like small glass particles in it that used to cut your
Oh my
lips,
God.
and then
Was Carmex the yellow or the blue?
it was the yellow.
What was
with
the blue?
The
I
red
used the
top.
blue
Red top,
one.
yeah.
The blue with the. Somebody will tell
I
me.
think that's Blistex.
It was like it
in
was
the in the
in the little jar.
Oh, no.
But Carmex was a metal jar, tin or something, aluminum.
Carmex used to come in a jar,
Right.
or it came in a tube, a yellow tube with a red top, with the bulbous applicator.
Bulbous. The one I used was Lip Medex. And it was a blue plastic thing.
Did you used
Blistex
to buy
made
it
it.
at the Ben Franklin,
All right.
along with penny candy.
I'm old. Ha ha ha.
Back when there was cocaine and Coca-Cola.
I didn't name their product. It's called Lip Medex, and that's what I used.
Get it from the medicine man.
All right.
The live
He makes it
playing
in
in the
his kitchen.
background.
Yeah, that's fine. Laugh it out.
afterwards, we enjoy a nice soda joke.
You know this new thing called soda pop.
I would have an egg cream, and I'd use my Blistex.
Boiled that soda myself this morning.
Funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Calliope.
Poundcake, are you
I'm not bailing you out of this. No, I'm not ready.
you're not ready for
Yeah,
this?
keep going. Let's make fun of how old Alan is.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm just saying that's what I used. What do you think? Carmex is a new product? That
Not
probably.
as old as
I bet Carmex predates
Medex.
Lip
Medex.
Medex.
oh.
Carmex, introduced in 1937. Smart
Oh,
ass.
You too.
That's not.
When was Medex introduced?
It's Blistex. I don't know.
We
Lip.
called it Medex.
It's called Blistex Lip Medex is what it's called.
Ugh.
I don't know when they introduced it.
Well, you just looked
Carmex has a Wikipedia page. Lip Medex does not. I like my external analgesics. What do you want from me?
You're-
Oh, cool. They still make it. I mean,
Yeah.
Did that
All
go
right.
good with your tonic?
I-
Good for what ails you.
when I pull out my snuff box,
Yeah.
sometimes if I need a little toot,
A toot.
you know,
Medex goes great with a Marlboro cigarette.
yes. Tastes good like a Winston, like a cigarette should. Winston, everybody.
Come on, Barney.
Come on.
Let's go over here while the women do the dishes.
That's right. Nothing tastes as delicious as a Chesterfield. And good for you, too. Remember they tell you that.
Lucky strike.
Yeah, that they were good for you.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that was the hook.
I don't remember that.
Alan's like, remember?
Not firsthand.
I've heard.
First, we've all seen commercials.
Yeah.
We've seen historical documentaries and footage.
I'm so old that when I was a child, strawberries were medicine.
All right.
And just strawberries and sunshine.
Medicine hadn't been invented yet.
Yeah.
Go away to strawberry.
All right, are we done? I've never wanted to
You kinda
introduce a
walked
sports
into
break
that, I'm
more.
sorry.
Okay, fine.
This is a Poundcake Sports Break.
In the headlines today, I just don't understand why people can't be cool. Gone are the days where you can go to a ball game with Paul and it's a family-friendly event. No matter where you go, you always got to be on guard. A brawl broke out in the stands at the Commanders versus Cardinals game this past Sunday. And by the video that surfaced, one woman took a tumble that ultimately led to a touchdown. Check out the video for yourself.
Has she tumbled yet?
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Here it comes.
Push that lady down the steps. Is that all of it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So this isn't anything new.
So what I meant to say, her head touched down on the cement. That looked
No,
pretty,
sorry. All right.
that looked pretty painful. But
I need a strawberry. My head hurts.
that looked pretty painful, but I have a feeling that she'll be out for the rest of the season, so rest up, lady. Also, an investigation is underway after allegations that former WWE wrestler Matt Riddle was sexually assaulted by a Port Authority police officer at JFK. He put the officer on blast via Instagram, posting his picture saying, "No means no." The post has since been deleted, but Matt is still standing by his claim. I want to go on record and saying that there is never an excuse for sexual assault. I don't know what Matt experienced while being pat down by the officer. I did, however, Google nude pictures of Matt Riddle for research purposes, and it's easy to mistake him smuggling something in those pants, so I will just say that. If Matt was sexually assaulted, I hope he gets the justice he deserves, but keep your hands to yourself, people. Google is free. And lastly, this rumor has been taking the pop and sports world by storm. Rumor has it that Northeast Ohio native and Super Bowl champ Travis Kelce is secretly seeing Taylor Swift. Outlets are reporting the two are spending a lot of private time together, but Travis was quick to shut down the rumors, as he should, because this could hurt his brand. In fact, it could be a career ender for him. As we know, Travis has expressed his commitment to the dark meat, and he is a lot of black women's free pass. If he starts dating Taylor Swift, black women will no longer fantasize about luxuriating with Travis as their white king. So don't do it, Travis. This is strategic. Taylor's PR team is pairing her with someone who they think will give her a little more edge. And you are the closest thing to her ever dating a black man. So that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this Poundcake Sports Break.
Play ball! This is a Poundcake Sports Break!
Did you say the pop and sports world? What did you say?
Yeah, pop, music, and sports world.
Pop and music, okay. Did you see that USA Today is going to hire a Taylor Swift reporter?
Yeah.
Your whole beat is Taylor Swift. And it's going to pay 6 figures. And it includes international travel. So there you go.
Hey, they know it's going to get clicks, so it's not a terrible idea. Because, Alan, now the newspaper isn't on paper as much anymore. It's on the internet.
I still like to read the paper in paper form. Thank you very much. Yeah, read all about it.
You feeling okay? You need some leeches?
Leeches. You've got ghosts in your blood.
Gotta go to the picture
Do
show.
cocaine about it.
Yeah. Have you heard the new Bessie Humphreys? It's on wax cylinders. It's really good. Very exciting. Okay, I've got to take a break here. If you want to send a text, 35192, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And